there is a tiny object in the kitchen. It looks lifeless and unimportant, yet it holds the power to shape the financial destiny of an entire family. For generations, wealthy people have not only known how to make money, they have also known how to keep it. And the secret to preserving their fortune does not lie in safes or bank accounts. It is actually hidden right in the kitchen, a place that might seem ordinary, but is in fact the heart of the home. It is where energy gathers, blessings are nurtured, and prosperity is cultivated. In Feng Shui, the kitchen represents the treasury. In other words, the money vault of the household. And yet, very few people know that by simply placing one small object in the right spot, wealth energy can begin to flow in effortlessly. But place it in the wrong spot, and good fortune could quietly slip away without anyone realizing it. What is truly surprising is that most wealthy families, especially those who have enjoyed prosperity over multiple generations, all have one thing in common in their kitchens. So, what is this object? Why does it carry such powerful energy for attracting abundance? And why did the ancients always remind their children and grandchildren? To protect the kitchen is to protect the family's fortune. Before we dive into this secret, take a moment to speak a powerful intention that opens the flow of positive energy. My household is now welcoming abundance and overflowing prosperity. And if you are someone who wants to activate wealth energy, dissolve bad luck, and protect peace for your family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. Every new video will reveal an age-old Feng Shui secret, helping you understand how the ancients safeguarded fortune, nurtured blessings, and created long-lasting luck within their homes. Now, let us step into the most important part: the secret behind a powerful Feng Shui object that attracts wealth. This is the one thing wealthy people always place in their kitchens to draw money in and keep good fortune from ever leaving. First, a clear water jar. In Feng Shui, water is a symbol of wealth energy, a flowing force that represents money, opportunity, and smooth progress. A home with clean, circulating water energy often feels calm and pleasant, bringing peace to the household and abundance to its finances. That is why, for centuries, people have kept a clear water jar in the kitchen or dining room, the heart of the home, to nourish blessings and balance the energy. A clear water jar is a simple item, yet it holds powerful Feng Shui energy. Glass, being transparent, allows energy to move freely and gently reflect light. It symbolizes clarity and the continuous flow of wealth. When the jar is placed in a quiet corner, with soft light shining on it, it activates and spreads positive energy throughout the house. Some people even place a few white quartz stones in the jar to purify the energy, or drop 3 round coins at the bottom to activate financial luck, a symbol of never-ending wealth circulation. Each morning, changing the water in the jar is more than just a routine. It becomes a small daily ritual to refresh the household's energy. As you pour out the old water, imagine all worries, heaviness, and lingering stress from the previous day flowing away with it. And as you fill it with fresh water, think about abundance, brightness, and good fortune flowing into your space. This gentle, steady ritual creates a stable energy field, helping the home stay peaceful, your work go smoothly, and your mind remain at ease. In the 5 elements theory, the kitchen belongs to fire, and water represents the element of water. When fire and water are placed in harmony, the home becomes balanced, warm without conflict, and wealthy without loss. Clear water stands for clarity. When the mind is clear, luck also flows clearly. So keeping the water clean is not just about the object itself. It is also about keeping your spirit light and the energy around you pure. When water flows naturally, wealth gathers, blessings grow, and luck arrives as softly as a breath. Second, a bowl of pure salt. Since ancient times, salt has not only been a cooking ingredient, it has also been one of the strongest tools in Feng Shui for protection and energy cleansing. The ancients believed that where there is pure salt, negative energy cannot linger. Evil forces are neutralized, and the home's energy remains clear and vibrant. In many traditional Asian homes, if you look closely, you will often find a small bowl of white salt tucked into a kitchen corner or near the kitchen entrance. At first glance, it may look like a random habit, but it is actually a way to cleanse the energy of the space, especially in the kitchen, where fire energy gathers and old stagnant energy can easily build up. Salt has the natural ability to absorb negative energy, neutralize bad vibrations, and bring freshness back into the environment. When you place a bowl of pure salt in a kitchen corner, it pulls in heavy or chaotic energy, helping the space feel lighter and brighter. People often say, a clean kitchen, a peaceful mind, and the salt bowl is a symbol of that cleanliness, not just physical, but spiritual as well. To further activate financial energy, you can drop 3 coins or 3 round beans into the salt. The number 3 in Feng Shui represents beginnings, vitality, and new opportunities for wealth. While the salt keeps the energy pure, the coins or beans help the flow of fortune, a symbol of prosperity that grows without end. The placement of the salt bowl is also important. When placed in a kitchen corner, it absorbs the humid, heated energy, especially the clashing elements of water and fire. When placed near the kitchen entrance, it helps block bad energy from entering, keeping the home's atmosphere stable and refreshed. Each month, when changing the salt, dispose of the old salt by pouring it into running water. This act not only cleanses, but also symbolizes releasing old energies and letting go of bad luck. Third, a clay jar of rice or food storage container. In Feng Shui, rice is not only food that sustains the body. It is also a powerful symbol of abundance, fulfillment, and lasting prosperity. A clean, full jar of rice, placed in the right spot, is considered a storehouse of blessings, representing a household that will never go hungry, never be in need, and always have room for wealth to grow. The ancestors deeply valued the rice jar in the kitchen, as it held the life source of the entire family. In many places, mothers would handle the rice gently each time they scooped it out to cook, never banging or shaking the jar. They believed that disturbing the storehouse shakes the flow of fortune. The rice jar doesn't just feed the body, it nourishes the soul. It stands for abundant energy and gratitude for a life of enough. Especially when the rice jar is made from clay or terracotta, its Feng Shui energy becomes even stronger. Clay represents the earth element, stability, grounding, and a strong connection to nature. In the 5 elements, earth balances the others, helping to anchor wealth energy and keep prosperity from slipping away. That is why a terracotta rice jar not only enhances Feng Shui, but also gives the kitchen a sense of warmth and grounding. It should be placed in a dry, clean, and discreet corner, away from damp areas or trash. Seeing a full rice jar brings peace of mind and a deep feeling of security, and that feeling itself is powerful enough to attract wealth. It is important to always keep the jar at least half full. When the rice gets too low, it is believed that blessings in the home also start to fade. But when the jar stays full, the energy of abundance is maintained, and the stream of prosperity continues without interruption. That is why the elders used to say, "If there is rice in the jar, then blessings in the house remain strong." To boost the energy even more, place a small gold coin or a piece of quartz crystal at the bottom before adding rice. This acts as a seed of wealth, a silent wish for prosperity, and a life of comfort and growth. A terracotta rice jar not only brings a rustic, homey charm, it also helps balance the kitchen's energy, where fire, from cooking, earth, from clay, and wood, from food, all meet. When these three elements are in harmony, the home becomes warm and stable, financial energy remains steady, and abundance gradually becomes a natural part of everyday life. Fourth, a painting or image, symbolizing abundance. In Feng Shui, images are not just decorations. They are energy seals, visual symbols that carry the vibration of what we want to attract into our lives. A beautiful, warm, and harmonious painting can unlock prosperous energy, allowing the homeowner to feel abundance and peace the moment they enter the kitchen or dining area. Images that represent abundance might include a basket of ripe fruits, golden rice stalks, a bundle of fresh bread, a glass of red wine, or a cozy harvest scene under golden sunlight. These symbols have long been connected with the energy of richness, of hard work and reward, of blessings filled to the brim. When the eyes meet these images, the subconscious is reminded of prosperity, reinforcing the belief that life is full and surrounded by good energy. Feng Shui teaches that where the eyes go, energy flows. So hanging a painting that symbolizes abundance does more than beautify a space. It directs energy within the home. When placed somewhere easily visible, such as the wall across from the stove, near the dining table, or in a space where the family often gathers, it naturally spreads prosperous energy, like a silent blessing within the room. It is important to choose a painting with warm tones, soft lighting, and a balanced composition. Colors like gold, orange, earthy red, or soft green all carry the energy of harvest and nourishment. Avoid images that look cold, empty, or gloomy, as those can lower the energetic warmth of the eating space. A painting that represents prosperity and happiness not only improves Feng Shui, it also uplifts the human spirit. When the eyes regularly take in a scene that is full, rich, and glowing, the mind begins to feel thankful, peaceful, and abundant. That emotional state acts as a magnet for wealth, because in Feng Shui, the energy of the home and the energy of the people living in it always reflect one another. Fifth, a scented candle. In Feng Shui, fire represents vitality, joy, and transformation. A small, warm, glowing flame is considered a symbol of yang energy, the force that dispels cold, illuminates the space, and activates the flow of prosperity. That is why a scented candle is more than just a decorative item or a way to add fragrance. It is a pure source of energy that helps balance the atmosphere in the home, especially in the kitchen, a place where fire energy is strong but needs to be kept in harmony. Those who understand Feng Shui often use scented candles to awaken peaceful emotions and create a deeper connection between people and their living space. When a candle is lit, the energy of the home softens and becomes warmer. Heavy emotions, stress, or stagnant energy in the household gently dissolve into the air with the rising scent. The aroma itself is the breath of positive energy, weaving its way into every corner, bringing a sense of comfort, relaxation, and inspired living. When choosing a candle, natural fragrances are best. Cinnamon represents wealth and abundance. Orange, lemon, or grapefruit help cleanse the air and open the path for new opportunities. Jasmine or lavender carry the energy of peace and mental clarity. To attract good luck, choose candles in soft yellow, orange, or light red tones, colors associated with fire energy, which are warm and magnetize prosperity. Light the candle in the late afternoon or just before cooking, times when the day's energy is shifting. Place the candle somewhere safe and visible, such as on a kitchen shelf, dining table, or a small corner near the window. As the flame flickers on the wall, it awakens the flow of good energy, like a beam of light, stirring the positive vibrations that have been sleeping. Lighting a candle each day is not only a Feng Shui practice, it is also a spiritual ritual. It reminds us to pause, take a deep breath, and notice the warmth around us. As the flame burns steadily and the fragrance spreads, the mind naturally becomes calmer, lighter, and clearer. A clear mind leads to a smooth life, because in Feng Shui, the energy within us is always mirrored by the energy around us. Sixth, a jar of natural honey in Feng Shui. Honey is seen as the essence of nature, a sweet nectar formed from thousands of flowers and the tireless work of bees. Bees represent diligence, unity, and creative energy. Therefore, a jar of natural honey is not only a culinary delight, but also a symbol of blessings, harmony, and sweet abundance. The ancients believed that honey attracts yang energy, bright, warm, loving vibrations. In a home, having something that carries such energy can create a soft, uplifting atmosphere and help spread positive emotions, especially in the kitchen, the heart of family life and happiness. A jar of honey becomes a gathering point for joy and good fortune. It nurtures love and brings family members closer together. Place the honey jar somewhere easy to see, where warm light can shine on it, such as a kitchen counter, dining table, or a cozy windowsill. When sunlight touches the golden glow of honey, positive energy is activated and spreads throughout the space, creating a warm and abundant feeling. In Feng Shui, golden light is linked to the sun, a source of life, prosperity, and energy that nurtures happiness. One important rule is to never let the honey jar run completely empty. Even if only a little remains, always keep some inside. It represents the continuous flow of sweetness, a symbol of unbroken abundance. When the jar is full, blessings stay. When it is empty, that positive flow can be interrupted, and the warmth in the home may start to fade. Each time you open the jar, pause for a moment, close your eyes, and silently give thanks. Sweetness is flowing into my life. This simple act becomes a gentle affirmation, opening your heart to the energy of gratitude, the most powerful magnet for happiness. In Feng Shui, when we appreciate the little things, blessings come naturally. Gratitude is the bridge between where we are now and all the good things that are on their way. Seventh, a small wind chime. In Feng Shui, sound is the breath of energy, a bridge between stillness and the movement of positive life force. Every sound, no matter how soft, is like a gentle wake-up call to the universe, stirring up sleeping energy and inviting the flow of luck and joy. That is why wind chimes are considered to carry gentle but powerful energy. Their clear melodic tones not only bring peace to the mind, but also chase away negative energy, invite good fortune, and activate fresh vibrations. The ancients believed that where wind chimes ring regularly, the air is clean, the home is safe, and the spirits of those inside stay joyful. In the kitchen, a place filled with warmth and flavor, hanging a small wind chime made of metal or glass near a window is a clever way to refresh the energy. Metal carries the element of metal, attracting wealth and creating bright sounds. Glass belongs to the water element, which balances the fire energy of the kitchen. When the wind blows, the chime rings like a quiet song of blessings, gentle, rhythmic, and full of life. Choose a chime with a clear and pleasant sound, never harsh or jarring. A soft, clean, steady tone is a sign of good energy. When you hear it ring, pause for a moment to listen and feel. Each note is like a breath of fresh air, cleansing the space and awakening the good fortune that surrounds you. According to Feng Shui, sound is a sign of flowing yang energy. The more uplifting the sound, the stronger the life force. And with strong life force comes health and prosperity. That little wind chime, then, is not just a decoration. It is a reminder that your home is alive, shifting and breathing in rhythm with peace and luck. 8th, a small green plant in Feng Shui. Green plants are seen as the breath of life, the living embodiment of the wood element, which symbolizes growth, renewal, and harmony. A small potted plant in the kitchen not only softens the space, but also brings in fresh, vibrant energy that balances fire and keeps wealth flowing steadily while nurturing long-term blessings. The elders believed that the kitchen is full of fire energy, which is warm but intense, and thus needs the presence of wood to balance it. Green plants form a bridge between people and nature, between still energy and living flow. Just one small, well-cared-for plant can make the kitchen feel more peaceful and the home's energy more balanced. Choose plants with round, lush leaves and a full, healthy shape, as round shapes represent fullness and attract positive yang energy. Plants like jade, pothos, or basil are perfect choices. Jade symbolizes wealth and luck. Pothos absorbs stale energy and brings balance. Basil adds a fresh aroma and clears moisture, helping the mind stay sharp. Place the plant where there is natural light, such as near a window or in a sunny corner. Avoid putting it too close to the stove, as strong fire energy can weaken the wood, causing the plant to wilt and the energy to become unbalanced. Each week, wipe the leaves clean and water the plant just enough. Caring for the plant is also caring for the blessings in your home. In Feng Shui, it is said, when the plant thrives, energy thrives, and when energy thrives, wealth follows. If your plant is lush and full of new growth, it means the energy in your home is flowing well. Your finances are strong, and your blessings are growing. But if the plant is wilting or shedding leaves, it is a signal to check the energy in your space. It may be stagnant and in need of cleansing. Though simple, a small green plant carries powerful life force and luck. Every time you see its fresh leaves reaching upward, it is a reminder that all good things begin with gentle, consistent care. Just like Feng Shui in the kitchen, when energy is nourished daily through small, mindful actions, happiness and prosperity will naturally take root, bloom, and stay with your family for a long time. Each item in the kitchen, whether it is a clear water jar, a bowl of salt, a jar of rice, a pot of honey, or a small green plant, carries its own unique energy, each contributing to the nourishment of blessings and prosperity for the family. Because Feng Shui is not just about arranging objects, it is the art of balancing life energy, where humans and their living space blend together to create peace, abundance, and harmony. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It is where warmth is kept alive and love is nurtured. When the kitchen is cared for, when every little corner is kept clean, bright, and balanced, energy will naturally begin to flow. Wealth will find its way in, and a sense of comfort will spread throughout the space. A kitchen that is tidy, well lit, and full of nourishing energy is the sign of a thriving household. You can start with the simplest things. Change the water each morning. Keep your rice jar full. Light a scented candle, or hang a small wind chime. Every action is an invitation for blessings, helping life flow more gently and effortlessly. Before you go, take a moment to speak a positive affirmation and open the flow of energy for yourself. My home is filled with peace and abundance, and blessings are staying for a very long time. And if you feel a connection to these Feng Shui secrets, do not forget to hit the subscribe button so that every day we can continue discovering the stories hidden in every corner of the home, where the smallest things are quietly shaping the destiny of an entire life.